I want to inform you that this is the validation workshop on the South Sudan investment policy. Last month, we were here, consultative meeting, where many institutions came and participated. And they provided important ideas which shape the South Sudan investment policy. Now today we are here to present the document which prepared by the Ministry of Investment and the team from the consultant, Utiam, such that the members of various institutions, including national government and state government, give their opinion. I believe this is one of the strategic documents in this country, which is going to shape the economy of Republic of South Sudan. And if it's passed and implemented, we will see many changes in the life of the citizen of the Republic of South Sudan. We are happy that it is in the final stage. We are going to take it to the government institutions, economic cluster, such that is discussed and then passed, and then we take it to the Council of Ministers, where it will be also discussed and passed to the National Assembly. I'm happy also that the validation workshop is being attended not only by the Ministers of Finance and Investment in the states, but also the Specialized Committee on Investment in the National Legislative Assembly. They are attending. This is a good gesture from them because the members of the parliament are the one at the last stage to discuss and pass the document. We are going to present it into the National Assembly. I think the policy document has met really the vision and aspiration of the Minister of Investment. And this document is not the policy for one institution, the Minister of Investment, but I believe it's a policy for the whole Republic of South Sudan. Thank you. And if there are questions, I'm ready.
Yes, First, my name is Philip Buda from Number One Citizen. I have two questions. One, is this the first policy of its kind in the Republic of South Sudan? And then secondly, you did mention that this policy is going to rescue the economy of South Sudan. How is it going to contribute to rescuing the economy?
The first question, this is the first policy. South Sudan has never witnessed an investment policy. This is the first policy of its kind, and I believe that is going to contribute in our economy. This will can lead me to what you said, how this policy is going to contribute. You know, one of the reasons why our economy is deteriorating is that the other sectors are not developed. We are just depending on the oil sector. And this is the only source of income for the people of South Sudan, despite the fact that we have a lot of resources, abundant resources, in agriculture, in mining, in tourism, you know. All these sectors, they can contribute to our economy. They are not being developed. The policy is going to encourage the investors because we talk of issues which are actually preventing the investors not to come to South Sudan. These are things which are discussed, and the policy is going to come up with the solution and answers to those questions. And I believe if we manage to implement this policy, the other sectors will come up. The agriculture will come up, the mining will come up, the energy will come up. And by doing that, we will create another window for the revenue to the government to be able actually to operate. You have seen the policy when it was presented. There are targets. We are targeting almost 4 important objectives. One of them is that we want to strengthen the pound, the South Sudan pound, by trying to produce more and then sell and then get the hard currency. And this can happen. Instead of us selling only oil, the petroleum, we are going to sell many things. And this business have started actually. Yesterday there was a workshop by the International Trade Center with the Ministry of Trade and Industry, and they were discussing how things like honey should be produced and then go to the market. So the policy is going to change this, the situation, is going to contribute in the economy. We are aiming also to have employment to our young people. When we create jobs, then the employment will be there. We are aiming also to strengthen the institutions which are doing business in the country. The policy is coming up with the new institutions and mechanisms, including South Sudan Investment Council, which is going to be led by the president, and then many institutions which are actually from the economic cluster, they are going to be part of that institution. So the policy is going to change the situation and is going to promote our economy. Yes. The policy is going to answer many things. It's going to answer the issue of insecurity. It's going to answer the infrastructure which is not there. It's going to answer the question of the legal framework, which is necessarily. It's going to answer the issue of strengthening the institutions. These are things that the policy is going to answer, which are not now, we are not seeing them. And if the policy is implemented the way we are now seeing it, then automatically there is going to be a big change. One of the pillars which has not been there is the diaspora. You know, attracting diaspora, South Sudanese diaspora. And we believe that the diasporans, they have a lot of resources. Last year, I received a delegation from the young people coming from United States of America. And they are doing business in Kenya, the real estates. They have established a very huge business, but in Kenya, they could not come to South Sudan, and they are South Sudanese. And the perception is that there is no security in South Sudan, there is no good business in South Sudan. These are things that we are now addressing them through the policy. So the policy is going to attract the South Sudanese. And you have seen also, we talk of domestic investment, you know, investors. We are concentrating on this of South Sudanese before attracting the others. We want to create conducive business environment for South Sudanese such that they can lead this sector, and this is where others can come. We anticipated what you said is right, and the policy is coming up with the mechanism, evaluation and monitoring mechanism. We are doing this as part of the policy. There is going to be a committee which will be reviewing and trying to evaluate the policy all the way. So you are right, it is part of implementation mechanisms which we are going to discuss, and you will see some of the ideas that we think it will address this issue. Thank you.